Welcome to my channel. Good to talk to you once again. And today I'm talking about the Brawl 3 versus 3 in air cafeteria. Who would that believe that this is absolutely a epic battle and an epic experience? Just look at this, 2,821 and with premium count a quarter of a million silver, 7,200, and this is without any special bonus package. So let's go back to port. I only have a couple of carriers. They are all good. In matter of fact, I would like to say that does not matter what carrier you choose. It's up to what the strength and the weakness. However, Probeda, I believe that it's one hell of a strong. I'm not saying the strongest, but let me put it this way. Let's go talk about the strength, and it's kind of a very important versus Brawl. The killer machine, the one who's can actually do most of the damage of everything you got, and it must be this skip bombers SU guys. If you land any shot, you have at least 1 or 2 fires and 11 or 12,000 damage. It's absolutely a murder machine. But then I discovered that even this one, I'm talking about this weird what do you call it, rockets planes, they can do 12,000. The torpedo are actually a weak in that regard. You have a lot of them and they do pretty punchy. It kind of a slow is, so you really need to know where the enemy is going and how fast, and if they will stop, they will may never hit. Yes, the strength is you can you have before the AA bubble the opportunity to strike the carrier, but the problem is that you don't 100% know if you're gonna hit or not. With those types of planes, you always will hit something, and depend of where to aim and how good you are with skip bombers, you can do a lot, and I mean tons of damage. Now the rest of ships are not bad. Matter of fact, some players prefer Lexi or any other premium. Probably the best, I would say, close brawler, it's Grab Zeppelin. It's a murder machine. You will be killed by a Grab Zeppelin if you're too damn close, and I'm talking 12 kilometers, so yeah, go figure. Of course, here the strength, it's of course the tiny team, and of course the dive bombers. The torpedo bombers, guys, it is what it is. Tiny teams will pen everything and I mean, you will do significant damage. The dive bombers are your main killer machine. If you land them, you will just have, you will do in couple of dives. The only problem with those types of ships that you will never survive to do a second drop. You can just forget to strike a carrier with several drops. It's never gonna happen. They will kill all your planes. So that's the reason probably the US, it's probably not the best carrier. Shukaku, the same thing. The AE, it's pretty alright, and the forcing strike, it's of course the AP, and the torpedo bombers are fantastic. On the other hand, I would like to pay attention to the British carrier. Your main force and your main weapons of the this particular carrier is those how to go carpet bombers. They don't give a damn about the AA. You will survive, you will manage to hit each and every time, and probably at the same time also the torpedo bombers. Even if there's someone bow on, you cannot angle versus British carrier because it's a narrow strike. It's absolutely a murder machine. You will hit no matter angle, no matter speed, no matter nothing, because you will be as close as possible to your target, and you make sure your torpedo will land. And skip bombers are definitely the one who pretty much don't give a damn about the enemy's AA. They will survive at least once and always strike. So very much like to say it's a challenging. I'm not saying that it's easy, but that's the thing about this. It's 3 versus 3. It's 3 carrier versus 3 carrier. Of course, the one who's putting the squadder plane, the fighters planes at the right time, at the right place will win. And of course, some team work with focus fire one carrier and try to you know, being at the right place and try to cover yourself and your ally. So it is a challenge, but I do like it. If you want, I can definitely show you this last battle. If you pay attention, I did significant damage to all of my enemies. I did 39,000 to Hornet, 32,000 to enemy Probeda, and 31,000 to Kaga. So literally more than of the half of the enemy HP pool I have done it. And let's talk about the skip bombers. If you pay attention, guys, I did whopping 42,000 and yeah, 42,000, not bad. Torpedo 18 and rockets whopping 40. So you pay attention with what are the killing machine only had 7 torpedoes. So definitely rockets will finish. I would like to say that probably some battles you may actually have one drop 12,000 damage to the enemy, and literally if the enemy only have like 8,000 HP pull fat, with this rocket you will finish the job. And they are so darn fast, even though you have to keep in mind the AA, it's great from the enemy. You instantly have to press F and continues to damage. So for that reason, how fast at close range you can reload your squads, it is kind of obvious that the Soviet has advantage. But I'm not saying they are the best in the game, but I very much like to say that if you pay attention to my numbers, the AA and the squads are fantastic. So yeah, and over here I say what I destroyed. You see the torpedo bombers with AA defense 15, with fighters 7, and over here AA defense 14. So it is kind of important to buff, even though this captain it's not amazing, but I very much like to say, if you want, I can definitely show you the replay. 103,000 damage, and overall I did more than 50% of combined enemy HP pool, and I got I got a little bit lucky with my teammates. They did very well. Our Chicago survived, Lexington died, but I do believe he did a very good job anyhow. So guys, thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.